You've just brought a cat into your life, or maybe you've had one for years, and either way you've hit the same wall almost every new owner hits. You try to train it the way you train a dog, and it simply doesn't work. You say sit. Nothing happens. You say no. It does the thing again 5 minutes later. You start to wonder if cats can even be trained at all. But the real answer is far stranger than that, and far more hopeful. Cats can be trained just as effectively as dogs. You've just been using the wrong instructions. Here is the first thing to understand, and it changes everything else. Dogs evolved as pack animals. They're wired to read a leader and respond to social pressure, which is why scolding a dog sometimes works. Some part of its brain understands that it displeased the group. Cats never had a pack. Their ancestor, the African wildcat, hunted alone and answered to no one. So when you scold a cat, nothing in its evolutionary history tells it what that even means. It doesn't feel corrected. It just feels threatened, and a threatened animal doesn't learn a lesson. It just learns to avoid you. So if scolding doesn't work, what does? The answer comes from a field called operant conditioning, a term coined by the psychologist B.F. Skinner in the 1930s to describe how animals learn by connecting their own actions to consequences that follow. It sounds technical, but the idea is simple. Behavior that gets rewarded happens more. Behavior that gets nothing happens less. That's it. This is exactly the method used by professional trainers working with animals that have zero pack instinct at all. Dolphins, big cats in wildlife sanctuaries, even octopuses. No dominance involved anywhere in the process. Just precise, well-timed reward. And here's the detail almost no beginner gets told. Timing is everything. Cat cognition researchers describe feline learning as driven almost entirely by what's called associative memory, meaning a cat's brain links one event to another based on how close together in time they happen, not based on understanding intent. If you find your cat scratching the couch and react a minute later, your cat's brain cannot connect your reaction to the scratching. That moment has already closed. All you've taught it is that you, specifically, are a little unpredictable. This is the single biggest reason beginners think their cat is untrainable. They're not failing because their cat lacks intelligence. Research from cat cognition scientist ktten Vitale at Oregon State University has shown that cats perform comparably to dogs on several problem-solving and learning tasks. The gap was never about brainpower. It was about method, and specifically about timing. So here's where training actually begins, and it's simpler than you'd expect. Step 1 is the marker. A marker is a short, consistent sound that tells your cat, in real time, exactly which action just earned a reward. Most trainers use a small mechanical clicker, though a sharp verbal cue like the word yes works almost as well, as long as you're consistent with it. Step 2 is timing the marker precisely. The moment your cat does the thing you want, click, or say your marker word, instantly. Not 2 seconds later. Not after you've grabbed the treat. The instant the behavior happens. Step 3 is the reward, delivered within about a second or two of the marker. A small treat works best when you're starting out, something your cat only gets during training, so it stays motivating. That's the entire mechanism. Mark the moment. Reward immediately. Repeat. Let's make this concrete, because beginners usually start with one of two goals: coming when called, or using a scratching post instead of the couch. For coming when called, start ridiculously small. Say your cat's name from a few feet away, while holding a treat where your cat can see or smell it. The second your cat takes even one step toward you, mark it and reward it. Not when it arrives. The moment it starts moving. Over several short sessions, you slowly require more steps before the reward comes, until eventually the full distance across the room earns the same response your cat gave for a single step on day 1. For the scratching post problem, most beginners make the same mistake. They punish the couch, spray bottles, loud noises, yelling no, and it rarely works long term, because none of it teaches the cat what to do instead. It only teaches the cat to be afraid of scratching near you. Try the opposite. Place a scratching post directly next to the furniture your cat currently prefers. The moment your cat's claws touch the post, even by accident, mark it and reward it immediately. Within a few days, most cats begin approaching the post on their own, because the post has quietly become associated with something good happening. You started speaking that language, so did it.